Alrighty guys, welcome back to another one. Today we're doing the CTPS-47 wad with Buckshot, 3-inch 12 gauge. Thanks to Nick for the stamp. Has our name on it, really cool. These are all done in Shadot hulls with Shadot primers. A fold crimp. They all have, I believe it's 26 grains of long shot. Yeah, 26 grains of long shot in every single one of these. The only thing that changes is the size of the Buckshot. We have 33 cal double aught ranging down to number 4 buck. We have 6 shells in total, and the gun we're using is the H&R Pardner pump. For the larger pellets, we're just sticking to the full that came with the gun. For the small pellets, we're going to switch out to a, if I can find it, you know where they went? The chokes?
Other side.
Other side? Okay. Josh is trying to find them. I think he did. Yeah, there we go. A subscriber of ours sent us a Remington straight rifled turkey choke. It is a 6.65 diameter turkey super full. And I'll try to show you. Maybe this end will be better. I don't think it's going to pick up too well, but this is a straight rifled turkey choke. It does have rifling, but the rifling is straight. You can kind of see it there. That is to, in theory, stop any sort of spin the wad may have to help with patterns. And again, it's a 6.65 diameter. The other one is a True Glow. It's a 6.75. It's specifically a TG150 made by Bansers, I believe it's pronounced. But yeah, it's a True Glow 6.75. Both of these are for Remington thread guns. So let's get into it. 42 yards over a chrono. See how these do. So that straight rifled turkey choke, in theory, that's actually a really, really good idea. I think Remington did have a good idea. I don't think anyone else has ever made one, not that I'm aware of. Well,
Does that help any?
Not really.
You want to say the white behind it?
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see it there. Not really, though. There you go. Perfect. So, anyway,
Demons.
the straight rifling should stop any spin the wad may have. Although in a smoothbore, I really don't think a wad would be spinning. Maybe if your pedals are cut weird and happens to catch the bore, maybe it could spin. But I don't think that's a real issue. But Remington did have a good idea with the straight rifling. That's actually a really old thing.
We don't have it with us today.
Wind!
Wind noise. Well, we'll check out the mics, guys, I guess. But the True Glow choke that I have, the Indian Creek that you have for your 10, True Glow for the 835, unintentionally are both straight rifled chokes.
Now that I think about that, Josh is right. They do sort of have straight rifling.
They don't claim it as straight rifling, but there is obvious lands and grooves in the ends of the chokes like that right there on both of them.
There you go. You can see it perfect now.
They don't claim it as straight rifling, but they're playing on the straight rifling principle there, I'd almost bet. Why else would you do that?
Especially that Indian Creek. Those are really pronounced in that choke.
And that choke seems to do really well
too. Yeah.
The True Glow seems to do really well. It's flirting with being too tight for what we like to do, but
right. See, in 10 gauge, yes, it's a 690 choke, really, really tight for 10. It's a full for 12 gauge, maybe even extra full. But it seems to be the best choke for most sizes of Buckshot, TSS, lead turkey loads. Obviously not steel, but it's a really good choke. Anyway,
if you had to have one choke to leave in the gun, you know what I mean, for any situation you might run into, that would be the choke to leave in the gun, in my opinion.
Other than slugs.
But it's a 10 gauge. You don't need a single solid projectile.
Nah, you're throwing a fistful of pellets.
A wall of angry
63
hornets.
Pellets of number 4 buck. Anyone?
3 ounces of any size of lead BB of you're doing. I mean, or lead shot, not even BB, just shot. I mean, come on now. What else do you need? A few shards of tungsten mixed in.
Of tungsten. Oh, paper. Dang it.
I'll knock it down, buddy.
Okay.
Not really.
Sure
we'll just wait on the wind to blow it down and it'll be all right.
Yeah, I'll cut the video here and we'll just wait.
All right, guys. Up first in this series of tests is 12 pellets of 33 cal double aught buck. Don't worry.
I was about to say the camera was off long enough for Josh to sit down, so like 3 seconds. Dang paper.
That's okay. We'll just shoot when it falls. That ain't no big deal.
When
we walk down there, we'll fix it.
Right. Once again, all of these are the same. 26 of long shot, CTPS-47. The only thing that changes is the buckshot, and they all have BSB buffer.
Here we go.
Really good pattern. 874. The chrono misread.
That's okay. My earplugs were not in tight.
Really good pattern though. What was that? 12 pellets?
Will go again.
12 pellets of double
12 pellets of 33.
Okay.
And that old Kent will make another firing.
Hey, we have shot this Kent Hall so many times. I'm shocked it's not done. I've had these. What did I buy these in 2019? These are 6 years old or 5 years old, and they're still going.
Yeah, the majority of them. I've got a pile of them up here, probably half the box worth of them up here in my stash.
They're still going. I can't believe it. Anyway, let's go check the pattern out.
Alrighty, guys. It looks like we've got one over here in the blue, 2, 3 with a double right there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and there's number 12. All 12 pellets of that 33 cals right there.
I just have one question.
What?
Did you forget the gun hits left?
Yes. Actually, I didn't even think about it. It looks like we have a...
For some reason, that partner pump with the choke it came with likes to hit left.
14 and a half, center to center as best as I can anyways. 14 and a half by, that's the lowest one, that's the highest one, 11 and a half.
14 and a half by 11 and a half, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's really dang good. I think that is actually better than the MG42. But, like I said in one of the bench videos, we'll have to do this wad and the MG42 side by side.
Yes.
But we will get these taped up and move on to the next one. Should be, I think, 12 pellets of 32 cal. Single lot.
Good to go, buddy.
Alright, guys. This one is 12 pellets of 32 cal single lot. Everything else is exactly the same. Other than this hull is a white Shadot hull, not a silver. The Kents are Shadot hulls. But, drop this down a little fuzz. Ready?
Yeah.
1281. That's the speed I expect. I cannot see the pattern at all.
It looks fairly well to me.
Here's the hull if you want to show that off. It looks perfect. Safety on. It is now anyway. Action's open. Ready to go.
Focus. Focus. Looks good.
Alright guys, I'm going to go out on a limb and say all 12 are here. We do have a flyer down here, sort of a flyer, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All 12 pellets. Measuring the core, it is a 10 by, I'm going to guess 8. 10 by 7.5. Minus the one flyer. 10 by 7.5 right here, guys. That's insane. The 32 cal pattern a lot better than the, well, not a lot better, but better than the 33 cal double lot. We do have one flyer if you want to take that into account. Next is 31 cal single lot. There's two sizes of single lot. But let's see what it does.
I can cover the pattern with a fingertip. Watch, ready?
Perspective. Nice.
No. Just running over it in my head. Well, aloud. But anyways, y'all can hear it this time. This one is loaded with 26 grains of long shot. The CTPS-47 wad. Turn out of this wind here. I got a mic, just try to help a little bit. CTPS-47 wad, 12 pellets of 31 cal single lot buck, and BSB buffer. And check out that nifty little jewel.
Zoom in on it. Again, thanks to Nick for the stamp.
Yeah.
Really cool.
You made my Christmas present for him really easy. I'm going to buy him a bunch of the multicolored ink pads. But as long as the wind ain't obstructing this too bad. Sorry guys if it is. But
yeah, it's a little windy today, but on the plus side,
it's not hot.
It's like 65 degrees out here. Feels great.
Yep. Are you ready, sir?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I am too. Looks like it's a basketball.
1334. So yeah, we had a couple people saying that 26 grains of long shot, is that even going to get out the barrel? Guys, that was running 1334 FPS.
Don't sleep on the long shot, friends. It's dirty, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's dirty.
It looks great.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Here is a wad we recovered. It's about dang reusable.
Yeah.
Opened up perfect.
These seem to be a little more, how would I word that? The MG42 is like the Swiss Army knife of wads, so to speak. Well, this one here seems like it's the deluxe version of the Swiss Army knife. You know, the one with the tweezers and stuff
it really
in
does. It has a little bit deeper shot cup. It ain't
Right.
got the little, what would you call it? They have little ridges in the bottom of the shot cup. If you're doing buckshot, you got to kind of stack around those little ridges. These does
the
not.
things to stiffen the pedals on them.
Yeah,
They've got
hinges is what they are.
Yeah.
This ain't got that.
Almost like it's gusseted down the inside of the pedals.
Yeah, sorry for the out of focus, but this is a straight wall. Obviously straight wall wad, but the pedals on the inside are straight wall. It's not tapered like a TPS. It don't have the hinges like an MG42. Deeper shot cup. It's so far patterning really, really well. Never had a bad pattern with this wad yet.
Right. You don't have to stack components to get the cushion section like most non-tox wads.
Yeah.
It has the built-in cushion in it, and it's just I really like this wad, honestly, from what we've seen so far.
We tested them out in 3.5 inch with a MG42 wad next to a CTPS Max 3.5 inch, and this is not a full-length wad for 3.5 inch, yet it held the best pattern.
Right.
With double aught buck. If you guys missed that video, it is recreating Remington's 18 pellet double aught buck 12 gauge, something like that, but that might be the best pattern we've had yet.
Here you go, sir.
Did you find the wad?
Well, it's one of them anyways.
Yeah.
That's we've only shot a couple of them today. Oh, there's the other one.
Looks perfect.
And here's the other one. That's the ones we fired in this video. The one down there. And
yep, that's all three.
Yep.
They all three held up perfect. It's not going to focus, but nothing wrong at all.
No.
That might actually be the tightest pattern yet. No. I didn't see these two over here.
No. How many pellets was that?
12.
12? All
right. We got talking and forgot.
Yeah, it happens a lot. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. It looks like we've got have a 19.5 by, go like that, that way I stay on that same row. It's almost a square, 17.5.
Yeah, even that one high one's not really a flyer.
No, that's why I went ahead and measured from it. It's close enough. I consider it part of it.
The one with the 32 cal, I would call that a flyer. That one's not really. But still, excellent pattern. I still think they're doing a little bit better than the MG42s. But again, we will test those out side by side, this wad and the MG42. Right. Next is the nickel-plated 30 cal number 1 buck. I did do a bench video on that with this wad if you guys want to go check that out. It was a pretty good video, I think, but that's the shell we're getting ready to shoot. I actually couldn't find the one I put together in that video, so I just put it together. You know, can't speak. I put together another one in a different color shot hole.
You're good, bud.
All right, guys. This one is 14 pellets of nickel-plated 30 cal number 1 buck. Everything else is still the same. The last two will switch out to the Remington straight rifled turkey choke because they are smaller pellets. We have 29 cal and number 4 buck. The 29 cal is a bit special. We'll touch on that whenever we get to it. But anyway, you ready?
Yeah.
1234. That was 14 pellets of nickel-plated number 1 buck.
I heard them things hit the backstop.
The hull looks absolutely perfect. No issues at all. Action's open, safety on. Let's go check that pattern out. So we were walking down here, and what looked to be a hole was right here, and we thought, okay, we have one flyer. When we got close, it was a fly. You know what that means? It was literally a flyer. Anyway, we have a 13 by 15. 13 by 15. That's pretty dang good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All 14 pellets there. Did you guys see that fly up here? There it is again. See it? It was over here, and we thought it was a pellet hole. Thought we had a flyer, but no.
It really was a flyer.
Yeah. Get out of here. Anyway, that one's pretty dang good. Now, next is, well, we'll talk about it when we get down there. Pretty good. Ready when you are. So, we have switched guns. This is my JTS M12 AK. It has Remington thread, so Remington straight rifle turkey choke in it.
Everything's the same except for this one is 34 pellets, number 4 buck. And obviously the choke's changed. I guess the rifle too, but
we're going to offhand this one because that gun does not play well with the lead sled.
I'm not smart enough to work an AK mag. One-handed fumbling.
You've only shot that gun 10,000 times. Why are you fumbling?
Because this is the first time in a long time.
Right.
Just trying to hold the gun. But anyways, let's see how this one does.
Gas setting's on 0. It's not going to pick it out.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I hope you're ready because I was.
How's the hull look? That gun has a 4-position adjustable gas setting. 0 is no gas. It's a bolt action.
It's got a fancy pattern around the brass.
Yep.
From this.
This is one of the reasons we stopped shooting the gun. It's because the bolt head, someone said it's unsupported, whatever that means. It leaves a weird pattern. You can see it right next to the rim, all the way around the shell. Can you reload it? Yes. Is it a pain? Yes. But otherwise, the hull looks just fine.
How many pellets was that?
32, I think. I didn't write it on the hull, did I? Oh, yeah. I did. Yeah, 34 pellets.
I was making sure before we go down here.
Yeah,
I'm just measuring pattern on this one.
Right.
We can tell if there's a big conglomeration of pellets or not. And it looks like that thing pattern's a fuzz low, which that could be me.
Could be.
But the pattern looks like it's
really good.
Beach ball.
And it's not really a hunting shotgun per se, but you can absolutely hunt with it. Here's the wad. CTPS-47 going through a really tight turkey choke. No problem.
Oh, you can see it.
The straight rifling?
Straight rifling, see them?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, there you go.
That's gas ports. We figured it out. Thanks to the help in the comments. Thanks, guys. That actually makes sense after you said it, but...
Yep, the tear in the gas seal is from the gas ports.
There you go. You can see that right there real well. Well, I can anyways. I don't know about you guys. You can see it down that pedal too, though.
A little bit, yeah. I don't think the rifling in it's very deep.
No. I'm trying to catch the glare out, but I ain't looking at the camera, so...
if this thing would focus on it. Yeah, you can barely make it out there. I wouldn't even bother counting them.
28 on paper that I counted. I ain't going to bother to actually get down there and count them. I can count them a lot quicker in my head.
It looks like we have one flyer right here, off to the left.
There's also
one flyer up there.
That's a nail hole.
Yeah.
Look, finally, about hit point of aim. Well, it looks like the vast majority of them are in a...
It looks like, you said?
Yeah. It looks like. Anyways, the vast majority of them's in a 15 by 15 by 15, 15 by 16 roughly.
That's a really good number 4 buck pattern.
Yeah, I like it. That would smack an old coyote pretty hard.
It would. That's it. At 42 yards, I mean, that's still pretty dang tight for...
42 yard, no yoke, no size is walking away from that if you do your part.
Right, that's really good. That's a good 50 yard shell. Maybe even a little bit beyond that.
Yeah, that's devastation. That's a lot of angry little pieces of lead flying.
Yeah, that's a lot of holes to patch up too. Should we just tear the paper down and fire the last shell at the board itself, or...
No, because all the holes...
Yeah, that's right. I didn't think about that.
I got this.
Okay. Okay, guys, so this one's a bit special. It is everything the same still, but this is 18 pellets of 29 cal split shot. Yeah, this is sinkers, okay? So each pellet is the same weight as a 29 cal pellet I have from BPI. It's just split shot. I have them closed up with a pair of needle nose pliers and powder coated to seal them. But still BSB buffer, 26 of long shot, CTPS-47 wad. Let's see what this one does. Obviously, these are pure lead. I see the wad, and it looks like we have a pretty decent pattern down there. Once again, the gas setting is on 0, but the hull looks just fine other than the weird crowning around the rim. That one's actually not too bad.
That's what the doctor said about me when I was born.
That's not going to work. I don't know why I did that.
Get your ass over here and measure it.
Ready?
Yeah, you're good.
Alright guys, looks like we have a 28 by, let's see, is that lined up over there?
Seems to be.
Alright, 28 by 17. There is 16 of 18 pellets. That was pure lead, and it is split shot. So, didn't expect the greatest pattern, but that's still pretty dang good for not buckshot. If it's all you had, would it work? Yeah.
I think I'd stick to using them as fishing weights.
Yeah, me too. I definitely would do that. But right here, that's not a bad spread at all. That's a couple low, though.
I'm just picking, guys.
If you had to, like it's all you had, and you really wanted to use 29 cal, it would work. I think it's a number 3 split shot, number 3 or 4. One of the two, I cannot remember. But not bad at all.
We'll do some egg sinkers for y'all in the next couple weeks.
Egg sinkers. We ain't shot those in a long time.
No, but they work great. And if you don't close up the hole, they do whistle.
Yeah. We've shot a pile of them through 10 and 16 gauge, 1 ounce and 2 ounce egg sinkers. They do pretty well.
Yep.
So guys, the CTPS-47 wad, obviously it done very, very well, especially out of the, what is that, the H&R out here. Did pretty well with the, very well with the 4-buck in the JTS. I don't know, we're just really big fans of that wad. Obviously, we can do a lot more with it, and obviously steel shot, maybe some TSS in the future, maybe some bismuth. Who knows? Turkey loads, absolutely.
Lead pot trash, for sure.
We've done that. We did use CTPS-47 for the sprue. We have not done it with trash out of a lead pot, like he was saying. I got confused for a second. But it even did really well with the sprue.
Yeah. The Hershey Kiss buckshots.
Yeah, Hershey Kiss buckshot. So, I think we'll see you guys in the next one. This was a very fun video. Check out the stuff in the description below. Patreon, Rumble, merch store, Instagram, all that fun stuff would be greatly appreciated. But other than that,
Cue outro.